Hawks. I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. The Huskies will kick this away to get us going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. So Hawaii's offense comes on the field first today. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
It's a solid game. Moves the ball to the 29.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid game here. Keeps you on schedule and get ready for that next play.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They stop him out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback, and he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
And he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Rainbow Warriors will send the punt team onto the field. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. And that punt will just bounce away from the returner and out of bounds, so no return. So the Washington Huskies offense takes the field. The first chance we had to see them today. Kirk, not often these days you see a matchup as good as this between two elite running backs, two guys who are the focal point of the offense.
And talking to them this week, you know they are both hyped up to go against each other, both looking for bragging rights. Can't wait to see who ends up playing better.
Out of the RPO. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Scanning the field. It's Williams. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on the quarterback there. That was a strong safety sneaking in. I don't think the quarterback saw him, and eventually he comes home with a sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The pocket breaking down. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a fourth down call. And the Huskies will have to kick this away. This will be the first punt tonight for this offense. No fair catch, looking to make a return here. The coverage sheet makes the stop on this return. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going, Glenn? Get some points out of this possession. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person is there.
They trap him in for a sack.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
We'll have to throw it here on second down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down. 2 decides to fair catch this. And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Now it's second down here. To the air. It's Williams. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, nice drag route here, and I thought the patience by the quarterback was the key. Puts it in front of his receiver, gives him a chance to make the catch, and picks up a little bonus. Nice yards after the catch.
On first down, it's play action. It's Green. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now. The shotgun running play call. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. Washington has moved into the red zone. And he's got it again. Has a pass to the end zone. Tackled at the 1-yard line. Couldn't quite get in, but an excellent run. The Huskies hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. He fights in for the score. Touchdown, Huskies.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. It's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
They're set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front 7-0. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? On the run, it's Sims. And he's brought down after a big 1st down gain. It's 2nd and short. Maybe an opportunity, Kirk, to take a shot here. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on 2nd down. Give it to the back again. The Rainbow Warriors looking to keep this drive moving.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Caught over the middle. It's White. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Delivers quickly to the left side. The catch made a lot of space now. They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. The tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Has the 1st down and more. They stop him, but it's a 1st down.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back just seems to have a nose for that 1st down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Chris, the defense dials up the blitz. They're unable to get into the backfield, giving the running back enough room. I'll tell you, the linebacker makes a great play just to come up with a tackle here.
Heads up. The offense now operating in the red zone. Quick throw to his receiver. They don't make the connection.
football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
The head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense sets up for play number 8 in this drive. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on 3rd down, almost pick up the 1st down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that 1st down.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's got it inside the 15. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. A deep shot to the right. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Chris, those deep shots, to me, the advantage is with the quarterback and the receiver because you know where the ball is. Great defensive backs' only chance is being able to locate the ball and be able to go up and knock it away. Really impressed with his ability to find the football, which allowed him to be able to eventually make the play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Williams. The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the 3rd down pressure worked. And the Huskies will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. Last possession produced a field goal. No doubt they're thinking touchdown this time. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop, but he's in enemy territory now. 1st down to the 45. You set it down to the offense. 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. 1st down, looking for more now. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a 1st down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another 1st down. He hands it off from the gun. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Let's it fly to the wideout. Oh, that one's picked off.
Really nice job mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They're looking to build on the lead. They had to punt the football in their last possession. They start the drive with a quick throw to the left side. They get him down quickly. Not much of a gain on that completion. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Back to throw. It's Williams. Off target and incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage.
So just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having focus and taking care of the football. Felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
The Huskies will line up to punt it away. And that sets up a return. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. Second down and 11. Grab down the middle. It's Barfield. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick completion to the tight end. The Rainbow Warriors pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling.
Third and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving the option for a potential run. I think that throws the defense enough for the quarterback to hit an early read, and the result is a big gain and a first down.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. So, Kirk, it's Washington in front. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He'll ride the back again here. He's past the marker and still going. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35. About time this offense gets going. It's a first and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. It's a short completion to the tight end. He is a load to bring down. Finally, a strong tackle by the cornerback gets him. Second down play coming up. On the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The Rainbow Warriors are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Barfield. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Chris, one of the things I love about this running back, it's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Didn't get there. Defense comes up with a third down stop. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so they'll take a timeout. Still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. He's looking to throw. But it's incomplete. Fourth down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh my gosh, a drop pass here on this fourth down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a first down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
Gives it to the back.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Looking to pass. It's Williams. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Third down play. Looking for a fresh set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The quarterback finds the tight end with the completion. It's tackled all the way down at the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now. One huge play has changed the drive. Now let's see if this offense can cash in this red zone opportunity. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Washington getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got it right in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. No surprise there, Kirk. It's a red zone touchdown to the big tight end.
Well, the tight ends are usually much more involved down in the red zone because of their size and their skill set allows them to be more effective down in this area. Now, they may not hurt you on the big, long throw, but they can use their bodies to provide the quarterback a nice target when the defense is so condensed.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barfield. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. Last time they went forward on 4th down, didn't get it, and ended up costing them 6. Sacked to loss to 6.
This is good pressure by the defense. It just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Rainbow Warriors are looking to keep this drive going. Looking to throw it again. Grab down the middle. It's Barfield. They finally make the stop, but a huge gain sets up a 1st and goal.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up on the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Back-to-back big plays. Defense is reeling. Set up 1st and goal now. In the red area, it's Sims. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, down here inside the 10-yard line. These are tough yards to come by. Positive yards. Good push inside there by that offensive line.
Tailback tests the middle of the defense. It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here and maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He's got it near the end zone. The defense makes a saving tackle at the 2-yard line.
That's a good job by this offense getting positive yards here on this 3rd and goal, but now they're facing 4th and goal. Big decision on whether or not to settle for the field goal, at least get some points, or roll the dice and try to get this ball into the end zone on 4th down.
And he drops back in the gun. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there. And Huskers offense is back out on the field.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. It looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it. turnover. That should give this team a spark.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll boot it away from the 20. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. Really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Okay, it's third down after that run. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
They've got him, but he easily makes the first down, and this drive keeps going.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a fourth down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Run sets up an important fourth down call for this offense. But it's incomplete. That will not bring up fourth down.
Short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at fourth and short. Got to wonder, is this offensive line, this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
And the Washington offense has back out on the field.
4 on fourth down because he don't have the balls to even get a fourth down completion.
They're moving the receiver now before the snap. Dropping back, it's Williams.
You lost the game one side.
Moves out of the pocket. Avoiding the sack, but the scramble results in just a very short
You're
game.
not going to convert.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Out of the shotgun.
Just give it to them. I don't care.
He gets it into the territory at the 45.
Boy, this guy is running hard today, right? I mean, you think about some of the backs that Washington's had. This guy's trying to say, hey, fellas, let me be added to that list of guys like Greg Lewis and Napoleon Kaufman and Chris Polk and Bishop Sankey and Myles Gaskin.
Quick throw complete to the tight end. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Pass complete. It's second down now.
Running off the middle.
From the shotgun, handoff inside. They tackle him. Looks going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
And they're going to get it.
After that running play.
They're going to get it. If they don't get it, I'd be surprised.
Trying to convert with the sneak.
Yep, I knew it.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on third and inches. And he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Short pass finds the tight end.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive.
Run right, one right.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down.
Well, 3rd down, this offense has everything in play. They try to get to the edge quickly, but this defense is not surprised. Good job of getting to the football, and now we got a 4th down situation.
So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to try out the field goal team. And it's good, right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
This is crazy.
And that will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. The last possession, they were stopped on a 4th down try, and they get something going here. Over the middle, it's Barfield.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Lets it go quickly. That one falls incomplete.
Come on.
Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
You can't even
What a hit
get
there by the
that,
defender.
dude.
Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Wrap down the middle. It's Barfield. And the Rainbow Warriors look to keep this drive moving. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Pressure is coming.
Go.
Open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain.
Tempo.
Well, there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a 1st down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Play action here on 1st down. Over the middle. It's White. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that previous play.
It's too high safety.
Quarterback drops back. He's going to test the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle finally made down at the 13-yard line.
Okay, I got
That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback's been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
The Rainbow Warriors begin a new series here, 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. Able to pick up just a couple of yards. That's good run defense. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry. Too easy. Nice kick.
So they settled for 3 here, and now the kickoff. See if the opposing offense can answer before halftime. He'll return it from inside the 10-yard line. He tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So they'll start this drive here with less than a minute remaining on the first half clock. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He can bring it back, but he reaches the 30-yard line.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Williams.
And just like that, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball.
Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And a timeout is called, important stage late here in the second quarter. He was on the mark with his last kick, but this one is from 50 yards away. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And he's made it from 50 yards out, showing off the deep range. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Fellas, looks like we've got a great scene today in Seattle. And the undisputed star of the half has been that lockdown corner. The coaches told us how good he was, but I almost think they undersold how impactful he would be. Ultra physical with zero hesitation. And with hands like that, I wonder if they don't think about using him in the passing game at some point. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to start the second half.
And the Rainbow Warriors will kick this away to get the second half going. Return starts from inside the 5. Could be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. They're fortunate to have the lead at the break with those pass protection problems. Let's see if they can clean that up here in the third quarter. On first down, it's play action.
I'll say this defense went in at halftime, made some adjustments, and they look like a different group here in these first few plays.
Up position, second and long from their own 12.
I don't know if I'm going to throw it or pass it, but I want to be.
The play fake, look at the pass it. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. An effective play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
The offense operating at peak efficiency here to the line again.
This is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get into him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Here's the second down play. Looking to throw again.
Stop the blitz. You can blitz on times. Fine.
Dropping back. It's Williams. Wrapped down the middle. It's Pullman.
that time, just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Play action fake, looking to throw. So we're trying to make a play, but put too much on the throw.
Well, you had the coverage that you want here as a quarterback. The receiver runs a really good route, and the quarterback just misses it. Now, the one thing I'll say about on the outcut is I'd rather have it thrown towards the sideline than behind the receiver where it can be intercepted. So he misses it, but at least it's not a pick.
You're going to go for it? He died in the scrap.
The Huskies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to keep the drive going. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
We're going to go for it. Okay, if they cover one contains
They'll pass on the field goal attempt. The offense on the field goal board on 4th down. Wants to throw it. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a 4th down stop.
This is the chance to take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Second down after that run on the previous play. On the shotgun, he's pulled in the secondary. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get down, but a big play to the 46.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
You won the fight.
One big play, and the offense has flipped the field. They're across the 50, set up for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. Ball moves to the 21.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
A completion good for a first down. The offense working with a new set of downs here. He'll hand it off. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Makes the ground on the move. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
The Rainbow Warriors will line up here on first down and goal. There's a handoff on first and goal. And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
Chris, it's a great touchdown run here by this back, but the continuity of this offensive line was on display, and that's the reason he was able to get into the end zone.
Make it a 4-point game. I don't know, but I'm going to see what. Yeah, I'm going for the PAT.
And they get set now to try the PAT. PAT is good. They still trail.
5-point game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Defense,
so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25.
Formation, SD 4-2-5.
And the offense is back out on the field now. Last possession, they passed on a field goal attempt, but got stopped on 4th down.
Let's see how they play this.
Back to pass. It's Williams. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion there. Second down coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
Oh my God! I didn't stop.
It's the 43-yard line. This drive is going now.
Perfect pin split.
New set of downs after that completion.
I love how this quarterback is finding this slot receiver. Not only is he tough to handle, but it's what he's doing after the catch. He has such quickness. He's tough to bring down. You see more positive yards after the catch here.
Second down after that run on the previous play.
Run up the middle. Run up the middle. Damn it. I need a tackle for loss.
Takes the handoff again. Fights off the defender.
So get holding offense.
It's stands for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards. Getting set. Here's second down.
Okay, blitz. Run up middle. They know I'm gonna blitz. I better bounce.
Here's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Green. They stop. Gain. Move the ball to the 26.
This is impossible.
This Washington offense is moving quickly down the field.
I know what to do. I just can't.
Looking to throw it on first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They bring him down to the 16 when they move the football into the red zone. First down. Washington getting set for the 1st and 10 now.
Change the play. Free fire, one up middle.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Well, the defense is ready for that one. Good job of being able to hold the edge to this defense, showing the speed that they needed to bring him down. He didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
Grant behind the line. It's Coleman. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Safety blitz, safety blitz.
Well, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Look at it, chuck it again. Bringing pressure. Finally stop him.
Fine and Hawaii, don't win. I'm just going to let you lose.
The offense in scoring position with a new set of
sucks, Hawaii. The defense sucks.
And the trap.
Oh, wow. Instead of more than 3, I gave them
Theme here, Chris, today. Second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
You suck, Hawaii. I hate to say it. I'm happy you're lost. You wouldn't even make it to the second round. Jeez. No, I'm embarrassed for your action.
The touchdown kickoff team is out there to move it away.
You can do nothing on offense.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
But now I'm in desperation.
Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time.
Yeah, don't.
Incomplete.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Fires it to the wideout. The pressure with a little too much air under that one.
I know this guy believes in his receivers.
Don't
There's a lot of talent out there. But throwing into double coverage like that, that's how you throw picks.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. He's got it in the open. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
Intercepted. Yeah, that's game. That's game. I'm not trusting Hawaii.
Down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
And I wish it wasn't Washington. I hate Washington. But yet again, I throw interceptions the most crucial time. And that doesn't surprise me one bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna play the worst defense.
And the Huskies' offense is back out on the field.
The
passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Looking for a gap. It's Coleman. 32-yard line.
This is exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards and be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Back to throw. It's Williams. They get the completion.
I mean, you're the settings back and
First down now from the 42. First down at 10.
I knew Hawaii wouldn't win, but I needed Hawaii to advance.
From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Gets hauled in here over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10.
Just really good timing here between the quarterback and the receiver. And how about the receiver downfield? Does a nice job of finding that open space.
The pass rush gets home.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Makes the grab with plenty of room for one. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. The Huskies trying to punch it in. It's 1st and goal. First and goal, they try to run it in. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
Well, this guy can do it all. Whether it's the ability to be elusive and bounce to the outside in space, run over top of defenders. That's now 3 touchdowns in this game alone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Hawaii offense comes back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
3rd down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. A chance to cut it to a 2-possession gain, but they're still losing by 19.
Well, that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. A poor kicker.
Horrible kicker.
And the Washington offense heads back out onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Breaks into open space. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball up. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Dirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
Big throw caught on the left side. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Again, thrown out of the RPO. It is complete. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? Gets the first and still move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. And as we wrap up the third quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. So one final quarter to play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. And the Huskies pick up enough to get a first down there.
That's impossible.
Dropping back, it's Williams. Running out of time in the pocket. That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incomplete. Second down coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. That's reeled in. It's Green. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field.
They get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
After adding 3 more points to the lead, they're set to kick it off. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and will bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Rainbows offense back on the field now. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He's got the first and still going. They'll bring him down, but the spin cycle put on that defender, my goodness.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where the heck was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself.
Oh, down he goes, it's a sack.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
He's swarmed by the defense.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Grab down the middle. It's Barfield. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. And the Rainbow Warriors will have 1st and 10 here. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. First down here for this offense.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Rainbow Warriors are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Sims. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looking for the wide out. Almost makes a terrible freshman mistake. Lucky that it's incomplete.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working.
Touchdown, Hawaii. Add 6 more points to the total. That's just nice execution. Quarterback and receiver Kirk perfectly in sync that time.
Yeah, you can see why route running is one of the most underrated attributes of a receiver. It's easy to get caught up on their ability to catch or their vertical or their speed, but nothing substitutes for someone who can create separation like this before the ball's even thrown.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. And he gets in for the score, cutting the lead to 14.
Well, I thought the defense did a pretty good job of defending this 2-point try, but let's give all the credit to the quarterback and the receiver for being able to be in sync and in rhythm to come down with that catch and the 2 points.
Return begins inside the 10. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Washington offense retakes the field here. Last possession produced a field goal. Let's see what they can come up with this time. To throw, it's Williams. He's looking deep down the middle. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. They bring him down, but what an explosive play. One explosive play has set them up at the opponent's 40. Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Looking to throw here. The receiver makes the catch. There's the tackle, but 1st down yardage.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're looking to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that 1st down loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, is unable to hold on to the football.
They finally tackle him down at the 1. Big gain in the pitch and catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues to.
Touchdown, Huskies. This offense is still clicking.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance to not only be player of the game, maybe player of the week in the whole sport.
To kick the extra point. Extra point up and good. A 3-touchdown lead now here in the final quarter. Got momentum after inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Here comes the Hawaii offense back out there. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short throw complete to the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. It's 3rd down for the offense. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And it's caught on the crossing pattern. To get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Short connection to the tight end here. He'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And I think the defense has to pay attention to it. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and the quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
Really solid 1st down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Take it down, but not before he makes the 1st down.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. It's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Throwing off play action. Caught over the middle. It's White. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Rainbow Warriors come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Grab down the middle. It's Barfield. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Short. Caught quickly. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal. The Rainbow Warriors come to the line with 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. Nothing doing there. They're still 2 yards from the end zone.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line.
What a day for the this defense just living in the backfield of the offense. The game looks like it's all but over at this point, and for them to disrupt this great quarterback all day has been quite an accomplishment.
Here's a run call on 3rd and goal. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Rainbow Warriors.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's caught in the end zone for a 2-point conversion to cut into this lead.
Chris, as you know, the windows are so tight down here, especially when you're throwing the ball this close to the goal line. And this quarterback was just simply dealing to thread that ball in there for 2. Great throw.
On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery. And the Washington offense is back out on the field now. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown.
But nothing like getting positive yards here, playing with the lead late in the game and then staying in bounds to boot. It's exactly what you want to see as an offensive coordinator.
Good enough for first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Grinding away with the running game. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Just made on the right side. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, anytime you can have a balanced attack, it's always going to help an offense. And, you know, the previous play, they're running the football. That puts a lot of pressure on the eyes of the linebackers and safeties. They start to think about defending the run, and a great job with that play-action call to get them out of position and be able to hit that for that conversion.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And they put a lot of points on the board, Kurt. The offense really clicking today, but it just wasn't enough.
Yeah, you got to understand that this defense has certainly played better, but they played one of the most talented offenses, in my opinion, in the entire country. Obviously, there's plenty to improve on, but you also have to acknowledge that the offense was just really good.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.